This is us just doing our own thing.
We just straight chilling.
He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's Meg and Ro in the morning. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
I am Megan, and today I'm wearing the Cybergirl X AC/DC rag overalls from my favorite Japanese brand. What are you wearing?
We're in Abercrombie. Very
Abercrombie?
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be an RIP store eventually.
Eventually.
Like Aeropostale and Hollister.
I mean, you do know that those stores still exist, right?
Yeah, but
Nobody wears them anymore.
Nobody wears them.
Why are you wearing that? When did you get it?
I got it when it was popular.
Oh, okay. So a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, and it's gonna be my workout shirt later on today.
So today we're going to be talking about somewhere that we went in Tyler when we went to Tyler for the Relax Lab. Go and check out that episode. We went to Mikoto Ramen Bar and Sushi.
Yup.
And this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but we didn't want to just
leave it out.
We didn't want to leave it out, and we didn't want to gloss over it real quick. Like, we went to this place and it was tasty.
Yeah.
Because it was really cool, and it was a place that was highly recommended to us. Because I always on Facebook will ask, hey, where should we eat in this area?
Correct.
And we had like 2 or 3 people say, you got to go to Mikoto. And then I had some people privately message me and say, you got to go to Mikoto. So we went, and first of all, the parking lot was kind of set up strange.
It was awful. Not really awful. It was just weird.
It was very small also.
They didn't have directions. Like, hey, turn here, turn there. I just showed up somewhere, and I parked somewhere. And it looked like we were in the back of the building, but it looked like the front of the building. Even though the front of the building is always facing the highway. Duh. But it just was
Both
off.
sides looked like they could be the front of the building.
Correct.
Also, there were like 3 doors, but only one of them was the entrance. So there was like a door, and it said, use the front door. And then there was another door, and it said, use the front door.
It was like in the corner.
And then we finally found the front door, but it was in the corner. So it wasn't really a front door. It was like a corner door. And then we went in. And
it's small.
Yeah, I was so shocked.
Like, our studio is the size of their dining area.
Pretty much.
Like, it's
They had
tiny.
like 4 booths that could seat 4 people.
And like 3 tables.
3 tables. Three, maybe 5 if we're going to be generous.
Okay, yeah, 5.
And then they had a bar because it's Mikoto Ramen Bar and Sushi.
And the tables only seat 2.
Right.
It's only for a couple, and then the booth can seat up to like 4, and then you have the bar, which is bar style. It's
right.
Whatever.
Right. So that was really weird because the way people were talking about it, I thought it was like some fancy highfalutin place.
I thought it was too. I thought it was like a seating of 100, like a capacity of 100.
Right.
Then it was like a capacity of like 50.
Right.
Or 20 or something like that.
It was pretty small, but immediately we were seated. And our waiter, Jaden, was shout out to you, Jaden, was very, very prompt.
It was chill. While we were chilling, because we just got out of the Relax Lab.
Right. He was really nice. He got us our drinks super fast. He put in our orders really fast. He kept like checking in on me, like, okay, your katsudon is gonna be ready soon, I promise.
Right. Yeah, because your plate was like a variety of little things.
Right.
All in one.
Right.
And I just got like ramen.
Right. So and the ramen is the fastest.
Yeah.
So you got your food pretty fast. I mean, we got our food pretty fast in general. I think I only waited like 5 minutes.
Yeah, tops. We had those little not dumplings.
The bao.
A bao. What do you call that in English? It's just a bao.
It's a bao. So it's like a bun.
I know there's an animation about that.
Yeah, from Pixar.
Is it Pixar?
Yep.
I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, it's a cute little grandma. Right? It's a grandma, right?
No, it's like a mom.
Oh, a mom. Cute little mom. And it was like, the bao was like animated.
Her baby.
Right? It was like, and it had like life to it. It was super cool.
So the first thing that we got, because you asked what it was the barbecue bao buns that they had. And I thought that they were really good, and I've been thinking about them ever since.
I think they were all right. You know,
Ro didn't like, you straight up said that you didn't like them.
I didn't like the fact that it's sweet, whatever, like syrup or butter, whatever.
I didn't think that there was a coating on the buns.
Or I think it's the bread itself.
You didn't like that it was sweet.
And then I like the sweet bread, and I like barbecue, but I don't think barbecue and sweet go together.
That's wrong.
I mean, sweet and spicy go together, yes. Sweet and salty go together, yes.
You've never had sweet barbecue?
I mean, like barbecue itself made sweet, yeah.
You've never had Hawaiian rolls with barbecue?
No.
That's fucked up.
That sounds weird.
It's delicious. That's like the best way to eat barbecue. Is
Okay.
like pulled pork.
Yeah.
On a Hawaiian roll.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like barbecue sauce on Hawaiian bread.
No, and I did not make it sound like that.
Because you say you barbecue and Hawaiian bread?
Yeah, barbecue, like meat and barbecue sauce.
I thought you meant like barbecue sauce.
No,
Get
no,
lost
no.
in a sauce.
Okay.
I mean, I've had like burgers with like Hawaiian bread.
Right.
But okay, now here's the thing.
So what's different about this? Why didn't you like it?
I think is the dough is good. Not the dough. The bread is good.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think it was meant to be with the barbecue.
Okay, then what would you have paired it with?
Nothing. Just the bread itself.
That's not how bao work, but okay.
I would just like have the bread itself. Like the top part, I like ate it first.
I would really love for our
then,
Chinese American viewers to tell us about bao, or maybe we need to go to a bao restaurant.
Yeah, I'll go
in Houston.
Yeah, I'll a specific bao spot. I'll try it out.
I'm gonna look up bao restaurant. A bao restaurant in Houston.
Because you know, like when for a good example, well, this is not a really good example, but like Cheesecake Factory, they're an international restaurant. And sometimes if you go to if you try to be a good at everything, it's not gonna be good. Like everything won't be good. So I don't know. Would you call this place like a ramen bar?
I mean, it was mostly like Japanese American food. So I would say there was a focus on Japanese food. So ramen, sushi, katsudon. I think they had a donburi bowl. And then they had bao. And bao is a Chinese food. So, I mean, they have a type of bao in Japan. But I found a place that we can go to for bao.
If you got any Asian Americans out there that want to prove me wrong, I ain't opposed to trying out some bao made by you.
Ooh.
Oh man, your grandma. I want your grandma, your mom to make some bao.
Yeah. Okay. There's a Chinese American place or a Chinese place that we can go to in Houston called Wanna Bao.
Wanna Bao.
It looks pretty tasty. So, yeah, we got those first, and I seriously have been thinking about them every day. I'm supposed to be going to Tyler this upcoming weekend, and I'm gonna get some bao. They were really tasty. I thought about getting some to bring home, but then I was too full after our dessert.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So I got the katsudon, and you got the
spicy chicken ramen, spicy chicken. I got chicken and noodles, basically.
Yeah, he got the spicy chicken noodle ramen, which is redundant. He got the spicy chicken ramen.
Yeah,
and it was pretty spicy.
It was up there. You know, it's not good. Like they had an option of extra spicy, and I asked, yo, what's extra spicy? He said the ghost pepper, and I'm like, oh, fuck that. All right, was it the ghost pepper that we had, or was it Reaper?
The Carolina Reaper oil.
My bad. Yeah. So I was like,
Shabu Squared.
If it has the word Reaper, if it has like anything correlating to death, as a pepper, I ain't gonna try it. Like if you got Ghost, no. If it says Reaper, no. If it says like Hellfire, no. If you have to use gloves to put it in my food, no. If you have to use
he's just a pussy is what he's saying.
Not a beaker. What's that little droplet?
A dropper.
A dropper. If you gotta use a dropper, bro, that's hot. Like I'd rather drown my fucking noodles in Valentina sauce or Tabasco sauce.
Those aren't even that spicy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather drown it in that. Like you had the black label Valentina.
No.
You need to. That helps spicy. But if you need a droplet, that's spicy.
It's fucking delicious.
It's delicious. But I want to, like, drown that son bitch in hot sauce. I want to.
Ro's just saying that he can't handle spice. You're not the only Mexican I've met who can't handle spice. I've met several.
A lot of them.
I thought that y'all were supposed I thought that was like y'all's whole cuisine.
I mean, I don't
peppers
mind
and things.
I don't mind eating a hot Cheetos and with Valentina on it, or like taquis and Valentina on it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Or like with some tajin on it. Like I wouldn't mind adding extra spice or some spice. But when it comes to the point where you're like snotting and can't breathe and
that's the best.
Shit, your pores are opened up.
Delicious.
Then it's kind of like, okay, that's a little bit too spicy.
So your ramen was perfectly spiced.
Yeah.
So I had the katsudon set, and it had miso soup. And I didn't really like the miso soup, but I don't really love miso soup in America in general. katsudon, which is a rice bowl with like a steamed egg, and pork katsu. And katsu is it's like a cutlet that's been breaded and fried to where it's really crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was so good. It was very flavorful.
It was a lot. The rice was good too.
The rice was good. Everything was delicious. And I also got some of their harumaki.
Yeah.
They were really little. They were so small. They were like the size of my thumb. And 2 pieces of their California roll.
Yeah.
And a little bit of their seaweed salad. So I think we ended up paying around $45-ish.
Yeah.
And I left a $10 tip. So, but that was because we got like an appetizer. Oh, and at the end, we got the tempura ice cream. Mm-hmm. Which was like basically just fried ice cream, but it sounded good.
See, I don't understand the science behind fried ice cream.
So you freeze it till it's like super duper duper cold.
Yeah.
And you bread it and fry it and like you flash fry it to where only the coating gets fried.
Huh.
Yeah. Instead of like frying it for a couple minutes, you flash fry it.
It would melt at that point. But okay, so they just
right.
Basically.
Exactly.
Huh. But is the ice cream rock solid?
Pretty much.
Like, can you knock someone out with that?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
You should watch the Food Network.
I should try it myself. No, I shouldn't.
No, please don't. Don't do that. Do not try and fry ice cream yourself at home if you're not already like a really good
if there's
cook.
A fire, use water, bro.
No. Stop. We're going to get sued. Don't put water on a grease fire.
If someone actually does that, wow, you are really dumb if you do. Like, have you not seen enough cooking shows? I've seen cooking TikToks. The damn cooking TikToks. They're like, use water. No,
the
dude.
best thing to do is to smother the
Throw
fire.
it out. Stop, drop, and roll the pan. Just stop it. Like, stop, pan. And then drop the temp. And then roll that bitch.
You're on something else today. What's gotten into you? You're not chill today.
It's I don't know.
Mercury retrograde starts today.
Sure.
Here's how you really stop a grease fire. Try and smother it. If you have a lid, put the lid on the pan as carefully as you can. Turn off the heat. Use baking soda.
See, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Don't tell people to put water on it. Because what if they did that and then they went back to Meg and Ro in the morning and they were like, Meg and Ro in the morning told us.
Well, Ro told me to use water to put out a fire. Well, yeah. Don't put out a fire. Yeah, it's not a grease fire.
You can put regular water on a regular fire. Do not put water on a grease fire. Yeah. This really just turned into a fire safety PSA somehow.
So stop, drop, and roll. Only you can prevent wildfires.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Smokey the Bear.
I know, but we're literally trying to talk about... No, I know about Mikoto. Smokey the Bear. We were trying to talk about Mikoto Ramen Bar.
Yeah, you should go try it out. It's really good, really nice, very small, and they're kind of quick too. They're like... Well, we went at a time that wasn't really busy.
We got there around 1.
Yeah, after lunch rush.
So I imagine that if you got there and it was really busy, you'd have to wait. But because of how fast the service was, like you wouldn't have to wait for very long unless people were just taking like forever. Mm-hmm. The bathrooms were really nice. I went and washed my hands and I was like, ooh, this is a nice bathroom.
They don't have Coke. They only have Pepsi and Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Pepsi products and Dr. Pepper.
Pepsi, yeah. So if you're a Coke fanatic, like...
But the Dr. Pepper was good. I will say that. Yeah. Oh my God. The soda was so good.
It was.
The ratios?
Yeah. It wasn't sweet. It wasn't syrup sweet.
And it wasn't too carbonated. Yeah. It was like the perfect amount of carbonation, the perfect amount of syrup, the ice. It was good ice. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? You know.
The.
Crushed ice.
Okay. Yeah.
So everything that we got there, we really enjoyed. I mean, getting out of a restaurant with an appetizer, 2 entrees, and then a dessert for $45, that's not bad. That's average. Mm-hmm. So we highly recommend it. You should check it out. All of the information for you to go and see them will be in the description below. And let us know what you think. Also, have you ever had to put out a fire before? Let us know.
What's the person called when they like to play with fire?
A pyromaniac?
Yeah, hey, hit me up. You a pyromaniac.
Don't hit him up, please.
I got a torch.
We can
torch things together.
Where did this episode go? Okay. You can find us at Meg and Ro in the Morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. On Twitter we're Mr. in the Morning. That's MR in the Morning. But Meg and Ro in the Morning anywhere. Our email address is Meg and Ro in the Morning. You can send complaints about Ro there. You can send complaints about me to
Twitter.
Yeah, because I won't read them. Our hashtag is Mr. in the Morning. That's MR in the morning. If you like this episode, give it a like. If you enjoyed the chaos, comment. And if you are a big fan of Mikoto or ramen in general, tell us your favorite ramen option.
You got a favorite fire song? Mine's in Spanish. It's called Fuego by Cumbia Kings.
A
The
fire
roof is
song?
on fire.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Do you guys enjoy my singing? I hope so. It's beautiful. Sound just like Alicia Keys. He's just turning the lights off now. It's okay. Goodbye.
Cut.
Okay, that was great.
All right.